Good morning, everyone. I am Vishnu Jagtap. In front of all of you, I'm presenting the Economics Time newspaper headlines. So, first of all, IT's job top choice on campuses despite slump. Next, wholesale price in deflation zone for first time in 3 years. Next, startup chief join fray for IAMA I polls. Next, SEBI again seeks 6 month extension from Supreme Court for probe. Next, panel make ready new list of PSB for privatization. Next, Vedanta Foxconn chief factory set to get green light. Next, Congress explores formula for Karnataka hot seat. Next, Apex to acquire Blackstone's 30% in IBS for $450 M. Next, tweak in forest law may boost oil exploration. Next, top consumer cost to keep high capex plans. Next, for iPhones, it's still Hindi, Chini, Bhai Bhai. Next, no iPads or Mac. Apple may make airports in India. On page number 2 in pure politics section in that, Congress explores formula for Karnataka hot seat. Next, Congress opposition parties under delusion Nakivi. Next, 55% MLA declare facing criminal cases. Next, Didi ready to back Congress where it's strong Sikh reciprocity in Bengal. Next, Chauhan of Congress elected Shimla Major. Next, MBA leader to follow Pawar's advice on early seat sharing talks for LS polls. Next, clear laws limit scope for judicial interpretations. Shah. Next, NIA opposes Navlakha's plea in Supreme Court. Next, NCSC to review Bihar cases. Next, BJP Congress reach out to MP caste groups. Next, Bajrang Dal group of Gons Digvijaya. On page number 3 in Pure Politics, in that riots orchestrated Maharashtra government and opposition blame each other. Next, Modi to initiate key measure to boost partnership in China's backyards. Next, be alert, prevent film-linked riots center. Next, Supreme Court upholds High Court order on plea against Rijiju and Dhankar. Next, Congress cities ministers reply in LS to question SEBI stands in Supreme Court. On page number 4 in around the world section is that credit crunch forces 7 more US costs to file for bankruptcy. Next, China opens new access to $3 trillion swaps trading market. Next, World Bank money to suspected Hawaii, Hawaii cause exposes US discount. Next, disconnect. Next, EU rises Eurozone inflation outlook on surge in core prices. Next, Russia seaborne flows of crude oil climb to new high. Next, Turkey poised for vote runoff has Erdogan bullet fall short. Next, supply chain management. Next, Microsoft $69 billion Activision deal wins EU approval. On page number 5 in brand and company section in that, consumer cost to keep capex at high levels. Next, Apex to acquire Blackstone's 30% stake in IBS for $450 million. Next, Apex leads race for $450 to $500 million stake buy in IBS. Next, Wellspun one rises rupees 500 crore for second AIF at initial close. Next, lower input price to lift Vedanta's margin this fiscal. Next, SpiceJet armed to keep $100 million investment. Next, Mumbai ranks 6th on home price rise base index. Next, Adani Transmission seek nude for fundraising. Next, Vedanta appoints Holchim's Sonal Srivastava as Chief Financial Officer. Next, PVR Ionex reports net loss of rupees 334 crore in quarter 4. Next, demand for shared office spaces hits a new high in FY23 Tech Cities top charts. Next, executive director among 12 to quit Coke's bottling arm. Next, on page number 6, smart investing section in that Tata Motors in top gear with improving cash flow and rising volumes. Next, tax soaps on debt mutual fund gone. HNI private credit for better returns. Next, BSE launches and Sex Bank X derivatives. Next, NSE quarter for net rises 31% to rupees 2,6067 crore. Next, PSU banks rising stake in interest rate derivatives to verify risk management. Next, ICICI Prudential Life launches per first of a kind debt fund. Next, Suryodaya Bank swings to profit in March quarter. Next, Beijing inflation outlook may not prompt RBI to ease. On page number 8, in company section, in that restrained display of obscene content on OTT urge parallel panel members. Next, Suzuki stays bullish on India despite global uncertainties. Next, proposed change to forest law will boost oil and gas exploration. Next, Alpha Alternatives rises 2100 crore in first close of its Madden structured credit fund. Next, Finmin stands by July 21 reply to LS on SEBI probing Adani cause. Next, re-examine Microsoft application High Court to Patent Office. On page number 9 in company section, in that Apple looking at options to start making AirPods here. Next, Foxconn breaks ground for rupees 4,110 crore electronic manufacturing facility in Hyderabad. Next, ATL ropes in Miner for Open RAN run out. Next, Ravi Kumar to manage HMD Global's India operations. Next, VI deploys erections new charging solution for faster product launch. On page number 10 in economy section, in that windfall tax on local crude reduced to zero. Next, wholesale prices in deflation zone for first time in 3 years. Next, government look to hire retires in health education sector. Next, Niti member for increasing maternity leave to 9 months. Next, IIFCL net jumps 109 in FY23 rupees 1076 crore. Next, export shrinks 12.7% in April. Trade deficit hits 20-month low at $15.2 billion. Next, formal job creation up under ESIC. Next, EU carbon tax to impact steel aluminium. Next, India EFTA pact to boost commerce, investment, jobs. Next, Fin creditors PIP operational pairs in insolvency filing. On page number 11 in disruption section, in that IAMAI elections starts up chief join the fray. Next, Zest Money founders to exit co post failed PhonePe deal. Next, Amazon to fire 400 employees in India. Next, Cred owned Happy Lays of 15% staff. Next, outgoing Puma India MDs rising startup rises $52 billion. Next, Amazon India hikes seller fees. Next, Amol Singh Jaggi buys Mayfield's stake in Blue Smart for rupees 32 crore. Next, US Co Wayfair to open tech center in Bangalore. Next, IT's job most preferred on campuses despite slum. Next, DevTool Co Locofy.ai lands $4 million. Next, Amazon leads XYXX rupees 110 crore funding round. Next, IT deal pricing may remain muted on slow spends in FY24. On page number 12 in edit page section, is that competitive populism bad for India's health. Next, get down to the get down to the nitty gritty. Next, dispel the ego. Next, Indo-Pacific EU new hyphenations. Next, hair and tortoise, not hair brained. Next, blue economy. Major for major. Next, casting aspirations. Next, artificial intelligence versus unnatural silliness. Next, let us end the Farah Ferry series. On page number 13 in company section, in that focus on smaller lenders. Next, tech transfer pact. Next, in March, SEBI got 2 months to probe charges. On page number 14 in economic manager section, in that more than just a lifestyle experience. Next, the e-state dispute at the heart of an author's murder charge. Next, 5 reasons to eat cranberries. Next, how Bursa helped Inter. Next, a high-profile divorce sheds light on a former president's wealth. Next, why is my face swollen? Next, Gil Shami seal top 2 finish for Gujarat Titans. Next, Barcelona Minis Messi win first last season since 2019. Next, ICC scratched soft signal ahead of WTC final. On page number the 18, in economic time market section, in that FII flows cooling price lift the last state despite Karnataka polls result, US debt concern. Next, bank nifty all time high, what should you do? Next, bank borrowing Viva CD surge 50% in a year. Next, Tata Motors analyst bullish post quarter 4 nose stock at over 6-year high. Next, SPML infra lenders start rupees 2000 crore debt sell. Next, banks play safe on lending to airlines after Go Air bump. Next, HNI private credit investment to enhance portfolio return. Next, Belgian inflation outlook may not prompt RBI to ease. Next, Fed official favor post to watch credit impact. Next, rupee falls 13 paisa to 82.31 a dollar. That much for today. Thanks for watching.